Now we're going to learn the next octave of the G scale,
Okay.
which means we have to go over the break. So we're going to do the break chromatically from A, which is just your pointer finger on your left hand, nothing on the back. We're going to start on A, and then can you tell me the fingering for B flat or A sharp?
For A sharp, oh, it's just this one.
Mm-hmm. And what about B?
B is register key found 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, inner whale key,
Okay.
top stir.
So when we go chromatically, do you know which C sharp we're going to use?
Which C sharp?
So we're going to go B to C, and then which C sharp do you want? Do you want this one down here on this bottom shelf, or do you want this one? Yeah, because we're going to go left, right C, left C sharp. So why don't we try just A to C sharp in whole notes? And to get over the break, you want more air, and you want it to stay continuous from A to B, because that's putting down all your fingers, and that's the hardest note to get out. So whole notes again.
So A is
A is just here. We're going to go B flat, B, C,
okay.
and then we're going to end on C sharp.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, ready. Great. That sounds awesome. So I want you to do that by yourself, and I'm going to count for you. And we're going to do it in half notes this time. All right. 1, 2, ready, 3. So when you're going, B to C was good, and C sharp, you don't need to take this one off first, because that's where you got a little jumbly. If you feel it, it actually stays down when you play C sharp on this side. So it's not a big deal if this is still down when you go for C sharp. Yeah. Okay, why don't you try just B to C sharp in half notes.
B to C sharp, okay.
1, 2, ready. So that sounds really good. Now we're going to try that higher octave of the G scale. So we're going to go from open G to high G. So we already did up to C sharp, do you know D?
Okay, and then everything's just, it's D, but then everything is the same, plus the register key.
It's actually not. Because these fingerings on this lower octave aren't the same with the register key. So if I was playing
it would be like D.
Yeah, but that's G on the lower octave.
Oh, okay.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
It's actually not the same. It's an octave and a fifth up with the register key. So if I'm playing this D like a normal G, with the octave key it becomes an A. So we're going to do D, which is here. Can you show me E?
E would just be that.
Do you have anything on your back?
Yeah, I have the
Okay,
register
cool.
key in the thumb.
And F sharp?
Would be 2 or 1.
Okay, we're going to use
2.
Yeah, and then G is open. Okay, so we're just going to do ascending from open G.
Okay.
And we're going to do it in whole notes. 1, 2, ready. Coming off just a little bit,
Okay.
and that's why your F sharp sounds a little airy. So as long as you make sure the cushy part of your finger is in this hole, you'll be fine. Let's go over B to C again, because that didn't come out as nicely as it did the first time. So we're just going to play half notes, B, C, 2 measures. 1, 2, 3. Let's try the G scale one more time. upper octave. We're going to do it in half notes. 1, 2, 3. Good, so that time F sharp was great. And then you had a little treble A to B. So let's do the same thing we did with B to C, just A to B this time.
Okay.
2 measures. 3. Alright, you try by yourself. 3. Good. Now actually you're trying to get both of these down at once, but you only need this one if you feel that this one comes down also.
Oh, yeah.
So if that's at all inhibiting this movement, you don't need to worry about it. So try it one more time.
Yeah, very good idea.
3. One more time, just because. 3. This middle finger now is the one that's coming off. You're landing here.
Okay.
So just make sure, let's just try it not playing. A, and then B. Do you see it? In time, ready? 3, 4.
A,
B. And right here.
Okay.
So A, B, A, B. Good. So this one looks fine. So just try to keep your fingers as close to the keys as possible. Let's try it one more time. 3.
Oh, I forgot to do that one.
One more time. 3. Any chance you're missing this back here?
No, I think it's just I'm not getting all my fingers down fast enough.
Okay. It might be because your hand is coming up so much higher than your thumb. So just try to keep it all straight. You don't want to be aiming down for this.
Okay.
Let's try one more time. 3, 4. Alright, why don't we try it in the context of the scale?
Okay.
And don't forget, you want continuous air here, otherwise you're going to squeak. And we're going to do half notes.
Is that good? Yeah.
Okay. Starting on open G. 1, 2, 3.